season. Has 3 seconds left. Kinnerman will come out and grab it, and this one is over. Your Tufts Jumbos are national champions.
This is the field where Tufts built their decade-long dynasty, but it wasn't always like this. Before the turn of the decade, the Tufts Jumbos were not the same juggernaut that they are today. They hadn't made the tournament since 1996 and had been mediocre for quite some time, accumulating in a terrible 2009 campaign where they won just 2 games all season. All that changed with the entrance of Josh Shapiro in the summer of 2010. Shapiro had previously been an assistant at Middlebury College and the University of Georgetown. At Tufts University, Shapiro experienced an unprecedented level of success that had not before been reached by any college. Our group was fascinated by this, so to get more, Abney sat down with the legendary coach to dig deeper into the story.
Principally, when I worked at Middlebury College under Coach David Sayward, who was my college coach, but then also my first sort of coaching mentor, and then also while I was at Georgetown University under Brian Weiss. Both are excellent coaches and have a great rapport with their players. I think one of the things that they always did well is they always made it fun to practice. And I think that's something I've tried to kind of carry forward. I want our guys to be excited about showing up every day.
In order to achieve greatness, Shapiro needed to completely rehaul the team's culture through recruiting and other means.
One of the things for sure for me is like personality. Like I like to have guys who are excited to be around other players, who are fun, who like to kind of laugh and joke and like give each other a hard time.
In 2012, with a now experienced and hungry squad, Shapiro was able to help bring the Tufts Jumbos to the tournament for the first time since 1996.
I think that group was the first group that understood that there's a difference between like playoff and tournament soccer and regular season soccer. And that group had a little bit more toughness, a little more grit, a little more resilience in them, and I think that was really important at that time.
Now with tournament experience, Shapiro and the Jumbos faced expectations, and after a setback in 2013 with no tournament appearance, the Jumbos pushed harder than ever before for the 2014 campaign.
That was a group that had their first taste of championship soccer in 12. A lot of those guys were freshmen and sophomores at the time. As juniors, they came back and they thought they were pretty hot stuff because they got the tournament the year before, and they weren't as good, and they kind of got away from some of the things that were core to who we were, which was like work ethic, defending really well on top of playing good soccer. And then their senior and junior years, they were like, you know what, enough of this nonsense. We're going to do everything right. We're not going to, second guess. We're not going to take risks to not get ourselves where we want to go. And they were completely determined. Because that was the group that put Tufts soccer on the map, no doubt.
This is how it would end in double overtime. The feed from Kevin Halliday would find
the right leg of their All-American defender.
Jumbos will get another opportunity along. Jumbos are national champions for the 3rd time in 5 years, and Calvin.
In the 2019 season, after 3 titles in 5 years, the Tufts Jumbos had a target on their back. Early in the season, they lost to UMass Amherst, the team they would meet in the finals that season.
Good evening and welcome to the UNC Greensboro Soccer Complex in Greensboro, North Carolina for the Division III Men's Soccer National
The championship was a hard-fought game. After an early goal from co-captain Gavin Tasker,
opportunity in front, shot, goal!
the Jumbos survived a late onslaught from the Amherst attack. Max Jacobs scored late to seal the deal for the Jumbos, giving them their 4th championship in 6 years.
Your 2019 Division III Men's Soccer champion is a repeat.
Shortly after the 2019 championship, Josh Shapiro was given an offer to join Harvard as their head coach. He took it, thus ending his magical run at Tufts. Although Shapiro may no longer be at Tufts, his legacy there lives on as the winningest coach in Jumbo's history. The teams and dynasty that he built will not soon be forgotten by Tufts and their staff.
I hope it's a legacy of a team that always competed and always competed for each other. Like I want to be known as a team that cared about each other like crazy.